Debo didn't mean it in that way, though. He was having some of it, and Demaury wanted some. So Demaury...
What's up, my tea sippers? Welcome back to Clock That Tea, where you know we get into the hottest influencer tea on the tube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. The first thing we're going to clock today is Nadia and Jay C. Now, these two announced that they are officially together just a couple weeks ago, but it seems like there is trouble in paradise. And I know what you're thinking. So soon? Well, yes. According to her Instagram, she was asked a question of whether she is in a relationship or not, and she put up this post, which tells me that things may be a little complicated at the moment. For the past week, it has been noticed that she's made a few posts on her Instagram story, on her spam page, and her regular page, basically saying things like she's been losing weight, possibly due to depression, and that she hasn't felt happy in a long time, which is odd being in a newfound relationship. Now, if that's any indication on what's going on, then something must have happened between the two. But what I do know is that they were set to go on tour with Influencer City this summer, but she has announced on Instagram that she will not be attending until they get to North Carolina. So I guess we'll have to wait till next week to see if JC actually tags along with her. Moving on, if you've been following this channel, you know that we've been talking about the show Uck City for the past couple of weeks, ever since we saw Magic get into it with one of her castmates on this show. And well, the show has now been released on the YouTube channel She Loves Raud, and the creator of this show, Raud, had a few things to say about a few people upon the release of his new show.
But I want y'all to know I got a bullet in here for Leah. Yeah, Victor's Leah. It's a bullet in here for you. The nigga who run Influencer City, I got a bullet for you. Chicago Hottie, I have a bullet for you. I got a bullet for every person who thought they could disrespect me. There's a bullet in here for you. Stop fucking playing with me. I'm gonna embarrass every single person who thought they can clock my tea while I was deciding to edit Uck City. And I promise you, you are not above the law.
Now, of course, Raud does not mean actual bullets, more so he is throwing shots at a lot of people involved in the altercation with Magic and the aftermath. Now, he also mentioned the law in his live stream, which he seems as though he does have plans on suing Magic for breaching her NDA, which he also provides proof that she actually signed the NDA.
This is her sending me a screenshot. This is her sending me a screenshot that she got it from her email, from her phone, at 9:35 in Tennessee. This is a screenshot from you. That's the NDA. That's the same NDA I just signed. And look at the title. The title say complete with DocuSign, which is Google, and it's a video release form, PDF, Raji's NDA PDF. So it says NDA and video release form. You can't complete the form until you sign both. You have to do it from your Google account. You have to log in, verify it with your from your email, and then Uck 3.
Now, recently Magic did put out a video on her YouTube channel, The Magic Life, explicitly saying that she did not sign any NDA. Now, if Raud is indeed serious about taking this to court and actually suing Magic over this NDA, who God knows actually signed it, he also mentioned on his live stream that he was talking with his lawyer about, it seems like possibly buying the copyright for Magic's channel name, The Magic Life, and suing her if she doesn't change it. I don't know, y'all. It seems like he's trolling to me. You guys let me know down in the comments how you feel about it. Now, before we get off this topic, I do want to touch on something real quick. Now, Raud did mention Manny in that video as well, so I don't know exactly what beef they have, but I'm wondering if it has anything to do with Ayzia not being on the Influencer City tour right now, because she has not been to any of the stops yet. In fact, she's been back home in Philly doing her bottle girl thing. So I'm wondering if she will end up being on the tour when they hit Philadelphia, or if this has caused a rift in their working relationship. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, y'all, is Demaury. Now, Demaury has been thrown back into the spotlight as he's been featured on Messy Maj after a supporter took video of him roaming around some area in Atlanta. He looked like he was wearing some stained clothing and kind of out of his wits and confused. Well, the release of this video has caused a lot of new conversation revisiting what happened 2 years ago when it was alleged that Demaury was laced. Here's how Demaury recalls that event.
Topic, but did you really get laced in jail?
Laced in jail? I think I got laced out of jail.
You got laced somewhere and it had something to do with jail?
Yeah, and then I went to jail right after that. That's the crazy part about it.
Wait, so how did you get laced?
Huh?
How did you get laced?
I was with my friends and shit, and then we just all ate some, and then I just got the wrong end of it, I guess. I ate too much.
What did y'all eat?
Mushrooms.
And so basically somebody, like whoever y'all got it was laced.
No, I don't think it was whoever I got.
Now yesterday, Messy Maj goes live and he makes a statement that someone told him that it was actually Debo who gave him the shrooms that caused his major breakdown a couple of years ago.
Yeah. But from what I was told, it was Debo that introduced him to the drugs, candy. It was Debo that introduced him to the candy. Debo didn't mean it in that way though. He was having some of it. And Demaury wanted some. So Demaury took 7 to 8 of them and said, oh, shrooms don't do nothing to me. I can do this. Da-da-da-da. I can do this, that, and the third, shaking it like a champ. They told him he needed to calm down. He said, no, I don't need to do nothing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, cool. Demaury started tweaking. Once he started tweaking, he ended up punching Trey in the lip, ended up beating Trey up.
Y'all just heard Messy Maj say that Trey was actually hit by Demaury that same day where he had his breakdown. Now, according to Trey in the comments of the live, he says that he was never hit, that never happened. And it actually sparked a little back and forth between Maj and Trey while he was on live, where Maj doubled down and said that no, his source says that he definitely got beat up. Now, allegedly, Trey was not the only one who Demaury put his hands on that day. And shockingly, Maj said that Benet was actually choked out by Demaury as well. Listen to what he has to say.
So in the midst of all of that, when he got on the train tracks and he started tweaking, Lena tried to help him. And guess what he did when the boys left out? Just guess. He strangled Benet. When I said, what? After the hell he just put that girl through. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Now, since Demaury's most recent mental breakdown, there have been supporters who've made statements on TikTok and Instagram basically saying that Benet had left him at his most vulnerable state as far as their friendship goes. Now, knowing this new information, allegedly, if Demaury did indeed put his hands on Benet, how do you feel about how she cut him off as a friend? And do you think she was justified in doing so? Woo, that was a lot to get into, but that is all that we have for today, y'all. Make sure you turn on those notifications so you can be notified the next time I drop some tea. Also, if there's something that you'd like to get into on this channel, make sure you hit me up on Instagram at GoClockThatT in my inbox, or tag me in some drama that you'll love for me to talk about. All right, don't forget to subscribe, get down in the comments, and let's talk about it. Of course, like this video if you love this video. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.